What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're here for episode 20 of the Hollywood Tech Honey Hunters, our custom created team dynasty here in college football revamped in the world of NCAA Football 14. Sorry, it's been about a week since our last episode. I explained on the weekend in other videos that had a rough, sick week, flu, strep throat, ear infection, pretty much got the whole shebang. So I'm still on the mend, still not 100%, but we're like 90%. So I said it is time here to Monday. Start the week off, get back into Honey Hunters football, finish the regular season, which is what we're going to do today with our number 16 ranked 7-1 Honey Hunters. We're not going to talk about what that one was because that one was absolutely brutal. And it may just have been nerds versus jocks, but we're not going to worry about it because in today's episode, we're going to take out all of our frustrations, first against Coastal Carolina, then against Georgia Southern, then against App State, then against Southern Miss, and that is going to roll us into maybe the most important game of the Honey Hunters history, because we have set a standard. We have set a baseline that this team needs to win 2 divisional championships before we can look to go and jump up to a bigger conference. And what that bigger conference is, I do not know yet. I got obviously a couple geographical obvious selections. But we're not sure. We can't start thinking about that because this has been a team, no matter how good, no matter how bad, every single stage that this team has been in existence, we can lose on any given week. And maybe that's why we love the Honey Hunters. With our loss, we are still decently ranked at 16. We actually were 18. And then we jumped up to 16 because we're coming off a bye week. So other teams lost at this stage. I think what also needs to be acknowledged as we go through these games here, the string of games that are clearly in the Sun Belt Conference, Sun Belt is legit. The Sun Belt is like almost taken over as like the 3rd best conference in college football. Troy was the number 1 seed last year until we kicked the shit out of them. They are once again very good. 7-1, almost a top 10 team. You're like, okay, Troy, okay, maybe, they're starting to pull a little bit in Alabama. They're starting to get some of those big dogs from Alabama. We'll put respect on their, look at their ratings. Not bad. 88 overall, 91 offense. Screw the 1-star prestige. It gets crazier. Yeah, the Raging Cajuns, 8-0, undefeated, 86 overall, 90 offense. They're also up there from the Sun Belt Conference. So, it's definitely one of those deals where it's going to be a bloodbath, and we need to do everything in our power to ensure we handle business for these final 4 games. The only thing that's good is that neither one of those teams are on our side of the Sun Belt. We are handling our business. It's not a foregone conclusion, I guess, technically. Things could happen. But App State, Coastal Carolina, we got it for sure. We could slip up. I'll throw that out there. We could have one absolute joke of a loss. As long as it's not against App State or Coastal Carolina, I think we will survive. Because it's going to be us taking on whoever can win the bloodbath on the other side between Louisiana and Troy. But I don't want to be that don't belong here type team. I don't want it to clearly be Louisiana and Troy should have played for the championship, but Hollywood, Texas, Sickers, and the years. I want to handle my business, so it's very much I am the team that belongs in that championship game, and I am the team that belongs to go on and win and get out of this goddamn conference. Very quick update of the stats just because it's been a week. Where are we at before we close out the regular season? Well, Bob Podolski's had a very solid season, 18 touchdowns, 8 picks. Definitely not on the pace that he was a year ago, but he's still playing decent football. John Butler, our transfer, I believe he transferred actually from Louisiana. Yards aren't great, but touchdowns, he's going to finish with a lot of touchdowns this year. Tito Williams, the legend, senior, just doing Tito Williams things. 667 yards, 7 touchdowns. Keith Alexander stepped up, made some plays. Hills has been outstanding from the tight end spot. Webb can make some plays. The freshman from our freaky class of freaks that are all freakily built has stepped up a little bit. I got a couple plays here or there. Defensively, the defense has been bad. There's no other way around it. I've been incredibly frustrated. There's been times that I've been incredibly proud of our defense. Our defense ranks have been outstanding. It's very fun to play. We have guys stepping up, making big-time plays. Right? DeMar Kane has made some huge plays for us. Talon Wilkinson, the all-time school leader in TFLs and sacks, has historically made some big plays. Right? We got Chambliss, the Georgia Bulldog transfer, our biggest transfer poll of all time, has made some plays. Green was a beast for us last year. I have not had one good game with any single player. It has been incredibly frustrating when it comes to the defensive side of the ball. So, I mean, hopefully, that's like my one takeaway, is that, like, if we could have something outside of just winning to close out this regular season, what would I want it to be? And it would be, can our defense start fucking playing good football? And it all starts, great opportunity here against the 5-4 Coastal Carolina Teal Chickens, or whatever the hell they're called. They look at it, they have better rankings than us. Hollywood Tech don't necessarily believe our inflated defensive rankings. There's no way in hell we have the third best defense, first best rush defense. There's no way. Those are very fraudulent. But if we can start playing like that, we start playing like our ranks, that'd be pretty badass. All right, go right to him. Early often. What a perfectly flighted ball over the linebacker. What a drive here. Come on, baby. Let's clang and bang with a big buys inside. And there we go. Butler, 1-yard touchdown run. 9th of the year, but caps off an outstanding opening drive from Hollywood Tech. You just can't throw that. You just can't throw that at all. Why? Why? It's the 99 throw power. You think you got a guy at 99 throw power, you can run to the sideline and throw it across his body. And we threw a fucking perfect pass to 21. Try our best to bend, don't break. We got to do a 3rd and 6. If we can hold to a field goal off of a brutal interception, that is going to be a big-time win here for the team. And that is exactly, I mean, 4th and 6 going to be probably a little long. It's a little early in the game, I think, for them to keep the offense out there. And let's go. We hold them to 3. Oh. Oh, man, that guy got some speed to him again, but huge 63-yard return for Tito. All right, see if we get the pass game here going. Get some confidence. Throw that terrible interception behind us. We'll go to Alexander, middle of the field. Gets jacked up. 17 yards. 1st and goal. Good guys. Woo, that's good ball, man. Usually, anytime we're out of the pocket like that, feet not maybe set the best, Bob Podolski throws the worst ball you will see. And that was not terrible. I mean, it wasn't all, that pretty, but got the job done. That's a good bounce back. We needed that. There you go. Hell of a check down there, actually. The running back hard run, John Butler. I liked how hard the running back ran on the last time we went to him. That wasn't a design screen. So let's go to Butler on a screen pass. 3rd and 9. At worst, I mean, we'll take the points. We do not get the ball to start the second half. So it would be pretty cool if we can get our blocks. Is Butler 12-yard touchdown reception. And that's not really a god-awful interception, which is 100% on me. This offense has been fire today. Fine. Help us out here. Man, a bunch of both sacks. Plays related we had if the O-line helps out a little bit. Even just a little bit. 3rd and a mile. Oh, that is a ball and a half to Keith Alexander. Man, the touch Bob Podolski's showing here today with the lob balls. Score up 2 is most important. Is Bob Podolski's stat line not as good as it was a year ago. So I think trying to help him out as much as we can. Make him feel better. See if we can get him in the league. How cool would that be? I might even do something like a Madden. If he gets drafted, if he, honest to God, ends up getting drafted any round, I might do something with Bob Podolski and Madden. Touchdowns to 1 pick for Bob. That 1 touchdown shouldn't have happened. That was rough. We got a great performance of John Butler, both on the ground and through the air. 83 yards rushing and a touchdown. Also led the team 4 catches, 43 yards, and another touchdown. Keith 75 and a tud. Webb with 2 tutties. Quiet game from Tito receiving. Had some big kickoff returns, obviously. Defensively, DeMar Kane, 5 TFLs. Got 2 sacks there. Obviously, it came in garbage time. Not when the game was kind of close in the first quarter and a bit. But at this point, I'll take even padding your stats here a little bit. So shout out to him getting the game ball on the defensive side of the ball. Not bad. We get a win. We go up to 13th in the nation. Ahead of our matchup, we're going to see 3 and 6 Georgia Southern Birds. We got a nice offensive coordinator upgrade for Rowan Welter. We're going to spend it there, and we're getting pretty close to getting the next tier, which is going to be gigantic because it's going to go 100% into that pass blocking for the O-line. 3-0 from Georgia Southern. Start this game. And I give you another one. This should be a game that we just stunt. Hey, so far so good. First play, 41-yard touchdown. 3rd and 10 with how we've moved the football. This might be 4 down. I might just have to say, screw it. Let's trust that they can't stop us. Probably should have been picked. 27-yard field goal. Oslin has been an outstanding walk-on for us, but I think we stay aggressive. We can get 10 yards. Right? Nope. Guess we can't. After another 3-0 for Georgia Southern. We get another chance offensively. Good field position. And honestly, that was coming for a while. Gotta be honest with you. Insta pick. Oh my God. There we go. I was going to say, we might need to bring in the 400-pounder. Freak running back recruit if we didn't get that in. But Hightower with the 94, 95 speed does enough. Oh my God. Bring the big hit. Let's go. Phillips with the finally. Some juice on the defense. It's been like 5 games and we finally get something. What a hit. DeMarcade picks up the fumble. Let's go. Let's get a score here. Let's get a 2 for 1. We get the ball to start the second half. Oh, this might be it. There's no safety. Unless that safety is a hell of a center fielder and he can get all the way over there. Why? Hold your fucking blocks! It's Georgia Southern, not Georgia! And as we start the second half, I'm going to say this. Is that the way this game's gone, 2 years ago, while we were riding high, like say we're 8-1, and we would probably be ranked at this time, but 2 years ago, this would be the one that like we're playing like dog shit, but we're losing. We're going to find a way to lose. The fact that we're progressing up as a team that like we're playing fucking terribly, and we're still winning, like that's the change. And where this team's growth has been over the past couple seasons. We can start, turning these trap game losses into trap game ugly wins. That's the sign of like a good team, and I think that's kind of where we're at here. But man, oh man, it's been an annoying game. Look at this, Tito getting pressed, and I bet he doesn't fucking get open. Or he does. And he drops it. He catches it. There we go. That takes him over 700 receiving on the season. I mean, he did get his drop out of the way early. I need to keep an eye on that. That's the second time he's left this game due to injury. That is of course, he had his best game last week, and he's almost at 10 rushing touchdowns. It just, Georgia Southern have a bunch of wide receivers playing DB, I guess. Punt it. Defense to make a play. It hasn't been a lot of opportunity. It's been a lot of, slight pressure, and the quarterback there for Georgia Southern is just chucking it in the ground. Here we go. Another big turnover. Who got that? Interception. Is that Keith? Let's go! Wide receiver out there. Pulling double duty, the Iron Man of the Honey Hunters. There we go, Hightower. Look at that run. That's a hard-nosed run. All right, so it's 3rd down. Paul Podolsky having one of his worst games. Luckily, just a lot of incompletions and not turnovers. But it has been 7 of 23. And, I'll take the points here. Kick the field goal. Oslin, the walk-on, is yet to miss. He stays money. All right, we're just trying to kill this game off at this point. It's been a professional effort. But I think we can... Ooh, look at that. Even better. First down, didn't get the score, chew up more clock, and just get out of here. Butler comes back in the game off his injury and gets his 10th rushing touchdown of the season as the dagger we needed for this matchup. Guy on Tito Williams, so you always like those chances. I think we'll just take the check down underneath the hills. Pad our stats as best we can and get out here with an ugly 24-7 win. And what is probably the bigger of our two remaining games, just because it's in our side of the Sun Belt. We have 5-5 App State, who have an advantage in actually a couple categories. Turnover differential. They actually have a slightly better offense than us, but Corso knows best. Opening drive under the lights here in beautiful Hollywood, Florida. 3rd and 9 for a very good App State offense. We got DeMarcade. The thing is right now to watch, DeMarcade's on 7 sacks this season. 9 in a year by Talon Wilkinson is a school record. And I think they might have just split one there. Talon's going to do everything in his power not to lose any of his pass rush records. You know, that should probably be outright number 8 for Kane. Huge stop there for the defense. Go back to the screen. 3rd and 5. Want to capitalize off that hot start. Crowd is into it. Almost brings a tear to my eye to see packed stands here in Hollywood, Florida. We're going to dump off to the screen pass. Get pretty shit blocking, to be honest with you again. But enough for the first down. 3rd and 10. Not quite. I mean, this could be just a 4 down based on the fact that we're not in field goal range. So maybe get some yards. Here go to Keith. Breaks a tackle. Let's go. Big interception last week. Big touchdown this week. Making plays both sides of the football. Oh my God, it does it all. But then sometimes what a tackle. But there you go. As you saw at the top, that is now a school record, so we can erase slowly Crease McCool, the traitor, out of our record books. He was our single season reception leader until right there, that grab. And the O-line is still selling out our quarterback here. Oh, no! That was Shannon Watt. Where's Bob? Brewster. Okay, Brewster and Bob Podolsky on that sack. And now we got Shannon Wyatt, last year's starting running back, in at QB. Oh, boy. Here come the wheels. Here come the wheels, and they are rolling right past us because they've fallen off. We need the defense to step up. Bruce Sternum, get his ass back in there. Defense has been huge for us here today. We're going to bring some pressure coming off that right side. Phillips had the big force fumble last week. Big hitter. Look at that. Insta sack from the interior. Tremont Green. Give me the ball back. And hopefully Bob's big ass is out there again. We got to protect Bob. Yeah, there we go. Bob's out there. Got to protect him. No more hits. Throw it away if you got to, Big Bob. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed. Right there, little Keith Alexander. 36-yarder. We do get the ball to start the second half. Let's close out the remaining minute 20. There we go. Get out of here. 4th down. Look at that drop. We're not giving up anything. We've given up like 60 yards of offense in the first half. I feel like there's a fucking ant on my leg. You know what it is, homeowners. Fellow homeowners. Getting the May, June ants. Boom! Let's go! Turnover. 99 throw power. Can't even make it. Brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. We need hell of a halftime speech. And it's a game that I feel like we've been dominating, but if App State finds a way to score, it's going to be magically, oh, Jesus, we're not really, you know, we're not nearly as control of this game as it feels like we should be. Ooh. TFL by Tremont Green. And there is a new quarterback for App State entering the matchup. Okay. What that means. Bring the absolute pain. Throws a pretty shit pass to be there, honestly. But Matt Burrell, whoever that is, hold to a field goal attempt, which they nail. Butler finds a seam, and he's using every bit of that 87 speed. Let's go. Then we go to Shivouti. We love to see. It almost feels like the exact opposite is happening. This App State offense has done nothing. He's almost inspired with the backup quarterback in. And that's how you remind him right there. Big time. Look at that. Tremont Green, TFL, sacks. He's done it all. The big 6'7" JUCO. Oh, we go. DeMar Kane breaks the record. Wow. I mean, imagine his teammate Tal Wilkins is happy for him. And there we go. 9 sacks and counting for 39. Oh, then Wilkinson gets his own sack fumble. Anything you can do, I can at least match what you need. You want internal competition and no better position than your 2 edge rushers playing their asses off trying to break each other's stats. And to put icing on the cake, Hightower vultures that touchdown for Butler. And we handle App State exactly how we had to. That was a hell of a day, man. 3 touchdowns for Bobadowski. Did leave the game due to injury, something we need to monitor. Wear and tear starting to add up a little bit late in the season. Need to do a better job protecting the senior quarterback. Butler, 127 yards. Helped that we had a 64-yard long run, but also just had a good day. 2 touchdowns, 76 yards for Keith Alexander. Got a pick last week. Tito Williams, 78 yards. No tutties, but, you know, he had a little bit of the deep threat ability. Defensively, though, Tremont Green, 4 TFLs, 2 sacks. 2 TFLs, 2 sacks from DeMar Kane. Talon with a TFL and a sack. You love seeing all the big primetime guys step up and make plays. So ahead of our final game of the season, we are now ranked number 10 in the country with a 10-1 record. But we had 2 other teams in the Sun Belt that were also ranked. Let's get a quick update where they're at entering the final week of the regular season. Troy still, honestly, you know, it's one of those things outside of context. Troy, 9-2, still ranked 23, is insane for the Sun Belt. They're doing very well, but they have slipped up there a little bit. Honestly, coming off, that probably ruined their year. On top of everything, a loss to Georgia Southern. But, much like last year, undefeated Raging Cajuns, what? Setting up another all-time potentially Sun Belt championship. Now we set up our final matchup of the regular season against Southern Miss. Now, we are the number 10 ranked team. I don't know how much a win over Southern Miss will help us in the rankings. It's probably more so what the teams ahead of us do with the results. But, I mean, you can't look past Southern Miss. There's the reason why we're still in the Sun Belt. 2 years ago, we lost to Southern Miss in the Sun Belt championship game, breaking the opportunity of us last year when we won it, being able to jump up to a division. So, a little bit of exercising past demons, if you will. And hopefully we can kind of flex our muscle. But look at Southern Miss. Pretty good offensively. They have one of the best rushing offenses in all of college football. There's no way they still got Frank Gore Jr. there, do they? We see. All right, that's why. God, that guy is in like his 10th year of college. Boom. Come on, Tito, don't get caught. What is that flag? You can't see because of the wicket. There is a flag. First, we lose 85 yards. Nothing there. Hell of a job by Southern Miss's defense, who want to play spoiler yet again. One thing we have had against Southern Miss, our speed is usually one of the teams our speed shows up, obviously on tape. But Tito Williams gassed after the kick return that didn't count. What a fucking waste, man. What a fucking waste. All right, come on, man. Let's bend, don't break. If we could somehow get them to settle for a field goal, I'll take that as a slight win. And anytime you get a TFL on Frank Gore, might be one of the best running backs. Might be. Is one of the best running backs in the nation. Here we have it. Let's go shameless. Shoot the gap. There we go. Oh my. Mistakes. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic from this team. We should be up 7-zip. But because of the callback, we didn't have Tito Williams out there for the first offensive drive. And then comes out a 3rd and 3. And I am very much in a near rage state. So we might go for this on 4th down, which could hurt our team. And we're definitely going for it on 4th down, especially with this piss poor play call. You would think you'd be like adverse, risk adverse here. You'd be like, it's not a hot start. Let's weather the storm. Fuck that. All right? Are we trying to, you know, what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to just go the safe route, know that we're in the championship game, let it be as is? Or are we fucking trying to see if we can improve this number 10 spot? Just let him score. I don't want to play defense. No. Let him fucking score. Let him score. I'm not putting that piece of shit defense out there again. Williams has not made nearly enough plays for how good of a playmaker he is for us. And there's another drop. Hey. Whew. My kid's home from school right now. He can hear everything I say. I try to be a great role model for him. But, you know, sometimes this is, you know, tough love. He needs to hear this. He needs to hear that this is how you hold guys accountable, is I have a 90-some speed playmaker that steps up and, oh my God, it's one of those games. Why is that not a touchdown? Why is everything hard, and even when good things go wrong, we still don't get the right roll? Punch this in. There we go. Butler punches it in. And hopefully my strategic move of letting them return their interception to give our defense a rest here to sit down and fucking think about what a bad job they've done. Hopefully they come out here fire and gets us a 3-and-out. Let him score again! Come on, fellas. 3rd and 5. Offense playing like dog shit. Our team's pissing down their leg. Yeah, just let him score. Just let him score. Let him get in there. Just let him get in there. We don't deserve to win this. Here we go. Make him go backwards. We might be able to get a stand here, but 3rd down. 3rd down is where this team, historically, and it's fair to say since, has existed. We've got to be a bottom 3rd down defense in the nation. We got Wilkinson, all-time school leader in sacks. TFLs. And what is that? We give them up a bunch of free yards to make it a clear field goal to now they're going to think about it. I suppose it's fair to assume this might not be anyone else other than Frank Gore. And he takes our best. That's not even Frank Gore. Their backup running back takes our highest rated player for a ride. That's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing, fellas. From this drive, you would not have known Bob Podolsky has been a liability today with his 2 interceptions. We float that into Hills, a tight end, and can't make the tough grab. I will say we're 4-down territory. A field goal I don't think does us a whole lot of good, especially with how the defense is played. This is touchdown-only territory. Go. We got a pulse. We got a pulse, baby. Over to drive in the second half. We have them in a 3rd and 10. Hitting about a 50% ratio here on 3rd down this game, the first half. But the second half is where our defense wakes up. They had a hell of a pep talk at halftime. Kane and Wilkinson chasing each other's sacks. They said, all right, we got this. We got to heat up here. As Southern Miss runs the clock for no reason. Trying to milk their lead, I guess. And what they do is they throw to a wide open guy who's wide open and completely unacceptable by the worst third down defense in the nation. Oh my God, I think this is going to be a fake. They did 3 straight runs with Frank. I think watch the fake. Very surprised they didn't go for it. I thought for sure we were about to see something stupid. But we'll take that as a win. Somehow, someway, we have a chance to tie this up. This has been our worst game we've played since Stanford. But it's, I don't know, man. It just feels, the vibes are off in this game. I don't know if we're looking towards the fact that, like, this is not going to affect us, whether or not we are playing in the Sun Belt Championship. But again, we want higher standards for this team. We win this, we win Sun Belt, who knows how high we rank. Who knows how far we'll go? But Tito's going to try to give us the chance to see. Breaks his own record. Receiving yards in a season. Let's go, man. The wake-up call we needed. Breaking his old record from last year. Take a shot here. Tito's been on fire. He's heating up. We got to ride the hot hand. Look at that. Got him again. Don't drop it. Oh, Tito. Go, Bob. Oh, it's all you, Big Bob. Let's go. This is the kind of adversity we need. Let's go cover 2. Something safe. Something where we really need to drop the ball to have someone wide open. Let's go, Kane, the hot hand, our best pass rusher this season. Best defender this season by a mile. Wins on the inside. They go short to Frank Gore. Gets smashed. And that could be it. If we could do our job and kill this game. I mean, I get it. Trust your guy to make a play. There we go, Chambliss. Huge TFL. He's stepping up. I mean, the defense can get a hold again. This goes from me almost, you know, I let them score so I didn't have to get this piece of shit defense out there. They're coming. They're playing their best football here late. Second half has been an entirely different team. And I don't want to say this game's over if we get a stop here because we're still going to get a first down. And we got Butterfingers on the offense. Let's see. 4th and 12. Kane. See if we can continue to own the left tackle here. Oh, my God. He throws his ass on the ground. Pressure is there. That is, oh, my God, an unbelievable drop. And it wasn't pretty. Was not pretty at all. But Bob, when he needed to, played well. Finishes with 3 touchdowns, a huge rushing touchdown that we needed. Butler, you know, brutal fumble. There's no other way around it. But we got a classic Tito Williams performance. 4 catches, 182 yards, 2 touchdowns on the defensive side. 1 sack by Martin. But the TFLs were a huge win. We needed 2 from Chambliss, 2 from B.D. Wells, and 3 from Martin as we handle our business. All right, let's just close this video out live. We're going to sim. We have a bye week, week 15. Let's see where we go up in the rankings. And we're still 10th. Oh, we're actually 8th. Okay. I don't think there's going to be a lot of movement here. I imagine teams 1 through 7 are not playing week 15. So let's just see. It's going to be the inevitable. It's going to be us versus the Raging Cajuns in the Sun Belt Championship. Will it be... What was last? I can't remember what our ranking was last year. I know Troy was number 1. Then we finished 8th. Louisiana 3. So not only is this match, I mean, for us, kind of caps where we're at, right? You know, we're not going to be able to, you know, jump up 6 spots. But it's Raging Cajuns playing for a national championship opportunity, a perfect season. It's the 11-1, number 8 ranked Hollywood Tech Honey Hunter playing to lead the Sun Belt, even though with all due respect, Sun Belt's played like a goddamn Power 5 conference and 8 bottom of that 5. So it's going to be a big-time matchup. Early preview, Corso is taking the Raging Cajuns, who have the number 8 offense in the nation. But we get the number 1 defense, even though we absolutely know that's an inflated stat, inflated metric. That's going to be an all-timer. And that is how we will end this episode, and that is how we're going to kick off the next episode, which will be out in a couple days' time. Us versus the Raging Cajuns in what should be an all-time Sun Belt Championship matchup. So until that time, it's your boy C4 saying, if it is your first time stopping by, you like what you see, you enjoy what you see, the new college football game is just over the horizon. I've started the week that I was sick. No videos, but I was working behind the scenes. I don't know if I'm doing Team Builder yet. We got to still see. I don't want to sink too much time into a Team Builder situation and then have the Team Builder be a letdown. I don't have any insider information or anything like that. But ideas have been had. And if all things line up well, we're likely going to be doing a Team Builder Dynasty in College Football 25. So again, if you like what you see in Hollywood Tech, it's going to be more of that. More of that, reinventing it. We're going to have a good time. So subscribe. We're working our way slowly to 170,000 subscribers. We'd love to hit that goal before the college football game drops. And I think it's 50 days now, so that'd be pretty badass. But that'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, your boy C4. Say like, subscribe, all that cheesy stuff, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, love ya. Have a good one.